Yo, what is up guys, Bloodspot here, and we are level 100, as you guys can see. Finally level 100, I got the level 100 yesterday. I was kind of slow, kind of fell behind the curve and stuff, which kind of sucked, but you know, I had to go to school and stuff. You know, I didn't miss one day of school, which happens to be today, because I got to level 100 and I want to play, but you know, I had work to do, so couldn't take any days off during the leveling, so I kind of had a slow leveling experience, but it was enjoyable. Got it done, and I'm so pumped for level 100. I haven't been able to get into Ashran, the battle yet. It just the queues are enormous. Like I haven't been able to, and I've been in the queue for like all day. So I decided to do this BG. It's my first BG, and I'm pumped. I have like no gear at all, pretty much. I just have gear from the questing, and I got my weapons, my primal gladiator's weapons, because I had honor from last season already saved up. So I bought the weapons since I thought that would be the best upgrade to get first. So that's awesome. Got my level 100 taunt. I'm still very confused on what I have to do with that, since I barely played beta at all. So I'm still getting used to it. I still have to change the keybind. I don't really want to bound to that, but I just have it as that for now. I'm absolutely getting wrecked here, man. I need to get the hell out of here or I will die. I'm probably dead. Like, there's so many people on me. Yeah, I'm dead. Look at all these tryhards trying to kill me, man. Like 2 mages, a warrior, just freaking following me in a lock as well. They're all geared, and I'm not. Oh, well. That sucks. But I'm so pumped for level 100, guys. I got so much things signed, like, you don't even know, man. I'm just, this expansion just looks amazing. Like, you know, obviously with every single expansion, at the beginning you're always pumped, just because there's something new. Especially when you're playing a game like this. Like, World of Warcraft has been out for like, what, almost 10 years now, you know? Speaking of that, the anniversary is coming out in 2 days. It's been out for 10 years. So whenever something new comes, like a huge, you know, huge update, and considering Blizzard barely, you know, does changes, they're very strict about their schedule, and they only do changes every now and then. It's kind of rare to get, you know, a patch for WoW, you know, in it. Every single time they do a huge new release like this with something new, people are pumped. And regardless of how good the expansion ends up being, like same thing with MoP, same thing with Cataclysm. A lot of people complain about Cataclysm and MoP. And even though, like, on both expansions, you know, at the beginning of the expansion, you freaking loved it, like, it was insane. But if I really think about it, even though you really liked it just because it was something new, like MoP and stuff, there was always something, like, you know, like, okay, eventually I can see that I'm not going to like the same thing for MoP. There wasn't something, like, it was just a new leveling experience. There wasn't anything really new that would change the whole entire game style. With WoD, I honestly, and I think very, you know, carefully, and, you know, I tread water when I think about this, because it's, you know, it's kind of just this hype kind of idea that most people have in their heads at the beginning of expansions, just because, you know, the expansion release, everyone's hyped, everyone's liking this new shit, but they're eventually going to get used to it. I think this is different. Like, there's so much new things being implemented. They're, you know, scaling down the game to more of what it's like, which I like it, because the game was just getting way too complicated. It wasn't that hard or anything, but it's not, you know, appealing to casuals or people that are just trying to get started off, which I want people to be able to start off and, you know, enjoy this game nowadays. I don't know much people that actually start WoW now. You know, nowadays, most of the players have been, you know, they're OGs. They've been, a lot of players that still play WoW have been playing this game for years, or, you know, a few years now, and that's why they still play. Not many people that actually start WoW nowadays, and I want that. I want people to be starting now and enjoying the game and continue playing, not just, you know, to play for a few months, level a character for a few months or weeks, and then just quit. I don't like that. I want this game to appeal more and to players, and because of all the scaling down, all this, you know, the garrisons, they're actually, at the beginning when I first heard about garrisons, I thought of it just being like some Farmville shit, you know, that no one would care about, but they're actually fun. I actually genuinely am motivated to upgrade my garrison and get it upgraded, so I'm pumped for that. Like, And I wouldn't be the kind of guy that would be pumped for that kind of stuff. I'm a very strict PvPer nowadays. I used to PvE, I used to be pumped for all that kind of stuff. And nowadays I don't get that feeling anymore until things like garrisons come out, which I'm actually excited to get my garrison upgraded. I'm you know, working towards getting garrison resources now that I'm 100, level 100, to upgrade my garrison to tier 3. And it looks like progress. It feels like progress is being made, which I haven't gotten that feeling in like ever. I didn't get that feeling at all in the beginning of MoP, even though I liked the beginning of the MoP just because it was something new. But yeah, I just got off in kind of a tangent over there. Really off topic, not concentrating on this battleground at all. But that is basically summing up my WoD experience, since I know I don't, you know, upload any WoD leveling for you guys. And I did that for MoP. I actually kind of made like a montage of like all the, you know, experience I had in MoP. I recorded every single level from 85, all the, you know, things, all the quests that I handed in to achieve a new level. It was like a montage of my whole entire MoP experience, and that was awesome. That was nice. It's cool to like look back at that video nowadays and see how my MoP experience was, even though it wasn't like too huge of a video. But I didn't record any of the leveling this time because I really just, you know, I just wanted to speed it up this time. I know what my channel's about. I know you guys just want to see end level content from me, and that is what this channel is about. It's about end level PvP content. So yeah, I'm still focusing on PvP, of course. Excited about it, but I really love the integration of PvP to the world, such as things like Asheran. I love the fact that we do not have flying mounts. For the love of God, please, please, please do not add flying mounts to Draenor, because the flying mounts, I will say it right now, flying mounts are in the game. A lot of people complain, and when they were first implemented, they were the coolest thing in the world. I remember flying around my flying mount, and I was just, oh my god, like, I could not believe this. That was because it was the first time. But now, there's no such thing as real exploration anymore. There's no such thing because of things like, you know, flying mounts. There's no such thing as, I remember trying to glitch through and get to the top of the Orgrimmar gates in the old Orgrimmar, back when you could not get to the top of the gates, and it was just like a mystery. It was this feeling of mystery of what's out there. And now with flying mounts, you could pretty much get to any zone in the game that you would like to, that's, you know, you can see, right? Pretty much. And there's no feeling of mystery of what's out there anymore. Even though there's probably not something, you know, huge out there, it's just the fact that you can't be there, and you're just the fact of wondering of what is out there, that you don't know what is there, regardless of what is actually there. Now you do, because of things like flying mounts, because flying mounts are pretty much everywhere in the world. So that's why I'm hoping that they don't add flying mounts to Draenor. I don't think they will, since they've already added some like items that you would get from your garrisons or whatever. I don't know where you get them exactly, but you get these items that will allow you to, like, you know, fly for a short period of time, and they're really cool. Like, those are fine. Those are absolutely fine, because they're just for a short period of time, and they give you cool ass wings and stuff. And it's an item that you have to earn, that you have to get. And not everyone has flying mounts. It's absolutely fine, and only lasts a certain amount of time, and has a cooldown. That's great. That's perfectly fine. But don't add flying mounts, because then that defeats the whole entire factor. Just keep it the way it is. I know a lot of people are going to complain about this, but if you really think hard about it, and if you remember those feelings that you used to have in previous expansions, that was the reason why. That was the reason why you really, really enjoyed just the exploration factor in World of Warcraft, which back in the day was a huge thing. Back in the day, it was a huge thing. Now exploration and stuff like that, no one really cares about it because of things like flying mounts. And we're actually getting wrecked here, I think. But that was mainly because I don't have any gear. We actually held them off for quite some time. So that's good. There's only a minute left. So we still got a chance, but I'm definitely not doing anything. And that's okay, I'm gonna upload this video anyway. I'm doing absolute crap because I've, like I said, no gear. I've just questing gear. Greens, they are getting skilled up. But they're absolutely crap greens. They're just better than they're just barely better than my prideful gear. Also, I still have to learn how to use Comet Storm and stuff. But yeah, that was my discussion. I just wanted to like kind of talk about it and give you guys my experience and my thoughts about what's going on with World of Draenor in the future of WoW, and what, in my opinion, Blizzard should aim towards doing. That really is just it. Other than that, I'm pumped for the fact that they added Asheran. Like I said, I love the fact that PvP is kind of getting integrated into the world again, not kind of like that, you know, what was that in MoP, like Isle of whatever, I can't even remember. What was that zone in MoP that they were like, you know, huge about? Oh, like Thomas Isle. Fucking, I'm retarded. Yeah, not Thomas Isle, the other one. There was another one for a short period of time, but yeah, not like that Thomas Isle bullshit. Because Thomas Isle is great. It actually is kind of like that, but there's no objective. And that's the whole thing with Asheran. It's on a much larger scale. It's just full on battle, just battle. On Thomas Isle, you were just, you know, kind of farming for some gear that was decent, that you could kind of use, and you had those items that would let you like kill things. But really, it's just annoying since there was no real objective other than killing people, really. And while in Asheran, it's just this huge blown battle. There's so many things to do. So many different things, and you actually get rewarded by doing it. I think you get these artifacts. Like I said, I haven't been in there, but it's cool. Like, I've seen some footage of it. I've seen the developer live stream where they were talking about Asheran, and there was some footage of, you know, some huge streamers doing it. I don't know if you guys watched that at all. It was a little while ago, and it just looked amazing. Like, I was actually genuinely amazed for the first time in a very long time. So, as you could tell, I'm very pumped for WoD. I'm so excited. This means also a lot of good things for the future of this channel. I know my channel has been really slow, but winter break is coming up, so that definitely means a lot of the pumping out content. And generally, WoW YouTubers have kind of been slow until this time, because WoW for the longest time was in this, you know, just transition phase of waiting for WoD, because the last season was really just such an inflated season. Understandably, because they were just putting all their efforts towards WoD. They weren't really thinking about that season at all. Like, it was just another season to be a filler, pretty much. That's how I feel about it. I bet that's how most of you guys would feel about it as well. But now that WoD is finally out, this is where Blizzard has been putting their work on for over the past year now, like, you know, for the past couple of years or something. And you could tell that work was put into this. There was genuinely a shit ton of time, and I'm actually amazed. I'm amazed with the quests. Those were actually fun. You know, obviously it was kind of the same thing with just killing shit, go collect fucking like 10 fucking flowers for this dude and blah blah blah, but it's not like you can change quests too much. But the zones were really awesome. Like, Negrand was just, it was amazing. It was just insane looking at that place. You could use a mount that would, like, you could use during combat, which worked actually perfectly well. I was worried that they would, you know, if they were going to implement that for the first time, it would be really buggy and wouldn't work out well. It actually worked out very well, even though you only really used it for questing. There was actually some world PvP going on there, because it was Negrand, so it was kind of the level 100 zone, and there was a lot of level 100s trying to gank me, and it would be cool because I would run away in that mount while also just, you know, doing damage on them, which was insane. A lot of fun. The zones were awesome, which is why I thought the leveling experience was pretty damn good. I'm so pumped for Asheran. I'm just dying to get in there. As you can see, I'm queued still for Asheran. I like the fact that you could stay queued for there, in there while you're in BGs. I'm not sure if it pops up while you're in BGs, but I like the fact that you can do that, because at least we can do something while waiting for this huge ass long ass queue. But yeah, I still need to get gear, so that's why I'm doing these BGs. I think BGs are the fastest way, right? I mean, I did some arenas, but everyone's been saying that BGs are way faster, so we're doing that, boys. And I'm excited. Also, a few other updates. Because of all this, I think I'm going to be playing WoW. Whoa, just got an achievement. Okay. I think I'm going to be trying to stream more. Actually, nice, we won, boys, we won. Even though I pretty much got carried and everyone just like raped my damage, it's alright, because normally we do top damage. You know, for those of you that haven't been around with the channel for quite some time, you know that, you know, we're pretty much dominating, carrying the whole fucking team. It's nice to get carried for once. But anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I pretty much just gave you guys my thoughts on what's going on. I'm going to cut it out now, so thanks for watching, guys. I'm going to continue having fun in World of Draenor. Stick tuned for more content, because I'll definitely be sharing with you guys. Peace.
our time.